There once was a woman named Sarah who lived a contented life with her family. She had a good job, a loving husband, and 2 beautiful children. However, Sarah felt like something was missing from her life. She yearned for adventure and a sense of purpose beyond her daily routine. One day, Sarah received a phone call from an old friend who was starting a new business venture in a remote part of the world. The friend offered Sarah a job as the head of marketing for the company, and Sarah was thrilled at the opportunity to use her skills and to explore a new part of the world. However, Sarah was faced with a difficult decision. She loved her family and didn't want to leave them behind, but she also felt a strong pull towards this new adventure. She spent many sleepless nights weighing the pros and cons and trying to determine what was best for her and her family. In the end, Sarah decided to take the job and to follow her heart. She told her husband and children about her decision and braced herself for their reaction. To her surprise, they were supportive and encouraged her to chase her dreams. Sarah moved to the remote location and threw herself into her work. She quickly became an important member of the team, and the company thrived under her leadership. She loved her new life and was grateful for the opportunity to grow and to challenge herself. However, Sarah soon realized that being away from her family was harder than she had anticipated. She missed them terribly and felt guilty for leaving them behind. She tried to make up for her absence by sending gifts and calling as often as she could, but she still felt like something was missing from her life. In the end, Sarah had to make another difficult choice. She decided to return home to her family and to take a job closer to them. Although she was sad to leave her new friends and the adventure behind, she knew that her family was the most important thing in her life. Sarah learned that sometimes making a difficult decision can have consequences, both good and bad. But she also learned that she was strong enough to handle those consequences and that she could always make another choice if she needed to. Sarah returned home and reconnected with her family and friends. She took a job at a local marketing firm and threw herself into her work, just as she had done in her previous position. Despite the challenges she faced, Sarah was happy to be back home. She loved spending time with her husband and children and rediscovered the joys of her old life. However, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was meant for something more. One day, Sarah received another phone call from her old friend from the remote location. The friend was starting a new venture and wanted Sarah to come on board as a partner. This time, Sarah wouldn't have to leave her family behind. Sarah was faced with yet another difficult decision. She had worked hard to rebuild her life at home and wasn't sure if she was ready to start over again. But she also knew that she couldn't pass up this opportunity to use her skills and to help her friend build something great. In the end, Sarah made the difficult choice to take the job and to become a partner in the new venture. She was nervous, but she also felt a sense of excitement and anticipation. Sarah's new venture was a success, and she quickly became known as an expert in her field. She was able to balance her work and family life, and she felt fulfilled and content in a way that she had never felt before. Sarah learned that sometimes making a difficult decision can lead to unexpected opportunities and growth. She was grateful for the challenges she had faced and for the person she had become because of them. The end.